Never take your foot off and then place it on the gas pedal, or when you're switching, don't go like this. So put your heel on the floor and switch like this. There was this lady who dreaded driving, and she was like 35 or 36. On the first day of driving, she brought her husband with her, saying, "Harminder, I want him to be with me." So what you need to do first is you need to find yourself an empty parking lot like this so that you can practice hitting the gas and turning. So let's take a look. Now, this is what I used to do with the students who were scared to go on the main road in the traffic. So I'd bring them to an empty parking lot and have them practice acceleration. So you first want to know, right, whether that fear is actually real or not, right? Hey, when you start hitting the gas, the car doesn't go flying, right? So you need to know, you need to understand the car to eliminate that fear. So right now I'm hitting the gas pedal very slightly and the car is going slow, right? You have control on the gas pedal and the entire car. Hey, one thing I want to tell you is that never take your foot off and then place it on the gas pedal, or when you're switching, don't go like this. Because when you do this, then when you put your foot on the gas pedal or on the brake, you're going to put a lot of pressure on the pedal. That can be fatal, you know, that can prove fatal. So that's why I always recommend pivoting, you know. So put your heel on the floor and switch like this. Okay, instead of lifting your foot off and then placing it on the pedals. If you do this, then you know, you will remain in control of how much gas or how much pressure you want to put on the pedals. So let's practice it one more time. So I'll press the gas pedal gently, and now I'm trying to turn. Well, I don't expect you to do this, but you know, when you're starting off, you know, first you want to practice hitting the gas while you're going straight. You know, someone recently asked me, can I teach myself driving? Well, yes, you can. I would not recommend that, but if you don't have any option, you can definitely do that. But it's always good to have someone with you to guide you. You know, videos can only teach you so much because the videos don't catch your faults. Okay, so I will hit the gas pedal gently and see how the car is responding to it, and then I will try to hit the gas pedal a little bit harder, and then again see the response of it, right? This is what you want to practice, you know, go straight for a bit, do that for 5 to 10 minutes, and then move on to turning. Now, in terms of making turns, forget about the lines in the parking lot, right? I know you're not supposed to go over the lines, but when you're learning how to drive, forget about the lines. If it's an empty parking lot, forget about the lines and just practice the maneuvers, right? So what I used to do was I would tell my student to do the 1, 2, 3 technique, right? If you haven't watched my video here or here, make sure you watch it to understand how the 1, 2, 3 technique works. Now, I've told in the video, or you know, I want to tell it again that, you know, my personal favorite is hand over hand, but again, I keep hearing from a lot of people that hand over hand is not allowed in many countries, so I'm going to teach you the other way also, which is this method. Okay, so first let's do the hand over hand. So you stop and you go 1, 2, 3, and you hit the gas pedal gently, and when the car is straight, you let go of it and let the wheel straighten out. Okay, now when you're in the parking lot, you don't have to worry about anything. You could overturn or underturn and still not be worried about hitting anything. So go ahead and do whatever mistakes you want to make. So go ahead and make those mistakes, right? You're gonna learn from those mistakes. So I'm gonna do that one more time. I go 1, 2, 3. Let's say I forget to to let go of the wheel. I want to see what happens. This is what is going to happen when you're on a street, when you're making a turn, right? So you want to practice this, right? Now let me show you what's going to happen when I do the 1, 2, 3 turn and I don't let go of the wheel. I want to see what's going to happen. See, the car keeps going there. It keeps going onto the left-hand side, and this is something I want. So I will again try that. The mistake I'm making here is that I am holding on to the wheel too long, so I want to let go of the wheel in time. Now at this angle, you know, when the car is at this angle, that is when you want to let go of the wheel. You want to ease off the wheel. If you wait until the car is straight and then you ease off, then the car is going to the left. Okay, now this is very important. Now this is going to come with practice, right? You practice for 30 minutes, you will get it. It's not that difficult. So you go 1, 2, 3 like this, and you let go of the wheel and you accelerate gently so that the wheel can straighten out. I'd mentioned in the video that, you know, acceleration is very important for the wheel to straighten out. If you just sit there and don't accelerate, then it will take very long for the wheel to straighten out. So you want to help it straighten out by accelerating. Okay, now that was about overturning, right? Or holding on to the wheel too long. Let me do that one more time actually. So you go 1, 2, 3 like this, and let's say I'm holding on to the wheel for too long and now I let go, it has gone to the left. The car goes to the left-hand side. So you want to remember that you want to let go of the wheel before the car straightens out. Now let's see what happens when you let go of the wheel too early, right? So the car hasn't straightened out, and when you let go of the wheel too early, this is what's going to happen. The car's going to go into the right-hand side. Okay? Watch it again. Watch it one more time. So go 1, 2, 3, and you let go of the wheel immediately. See where the car's going. Okay? So the right time would be to let go slightly before the car straightens out. Let me show it to you one more time. 1, 2, 3, and now. There you go. Perfect. So that's the way it is, you know. Remember this angle. Now by watching the video you probably don't get the angle, but hey, you want to practice and you want to see what exactly works for you, right? At what time you should let go of the wheel. Now let me show you how the feeding the hand or feeding the wheel, I don't know what the term is, how that works, right? So when you're making a turn, so you go 1 and 2, you hold it, and then you pull it back. 1, 2. This way, I understand that you're in more control. You know, you can bring it back to the straight position versus, you know, letting go of the wheel. But well, I find the other way more effective. But hey, you don't have to do it my way. Do it the way you find it comfortable or your instructor is asking you to do, because, you know, they're saying that probably because that's the requirement for the road test. 1, 2, and you accelerate a little bit and give a little gas and pull it back. 1 and 2. There you go. It's that straightforward. So you go 1, 2, you hit the gas gently, 2. If you're observing, I haven't had to hit the brake when I'm turning. So I take my foot off the gas and then I hit it again when I require it. So you need to hit the gas only when the car is moving slow. You can feel it, right? You can tell that the car is going to stop or it's moving too slow and you need to accelerate. And in terms of sensitivity of the gas pedal, you know, you will get used to it when you drive it for 5 to 10 minutes. So, you know, don't worry about it. I think if you do this for 30 minutes to an hour, you will get rid of the fear of driving. Trust me, driving is not as scary as most people think. You know, you just have to get in the car, you have to have that confidence to get in the car, and after 30 minutes, you would say to yourself, oh my God, I have been scared of something that is so easy. You know, a lot of my students used to say that to me, Harminder, I never thought driving was so easy. There was this lady who dreaded driving, and she was like 35 or 36. On the first day of driving, she brought her husband with her, saying, Harminder, I want him to be with me for moral support. I'm very nervous, and I'm so scared of driving, and that's why I've been procrastinating it, but now I need it for my job, so I have no option but to learn it. And trust me, after the first hour, she said, oh my God, Harminder, you made it so easy for me. I never thought driving was so easy. I took her to the main road. I took her in the traffic, and she enjoyed it. And she never had to bring her husband back again for a lesson. You know, and she passed in the first attempt. Trust me, she took only 10 lessons and she passed in the first attempt. If she could do it, my friend, you can definitely do that. The fear is not real. Thank you very much for watching. I'll come back with another video for new drivers. If you want any particular video, then let me know through the comment section. And if you found value in this video, then make sure you give me a like there. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again with another video. Hey, if you're new to this channel, then make sure you check out other videos in the video section of this channel, and also check out the playlists for different types of videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then make sure you hit that subscribe button.